Hi, I'm Ian. Welcome to the Deep Left. The coronavirus is continuing to take its toll here in the United States and has now killed over 80,000 people. Armed protesters have been storming government buildings, and let's be realistic, they're not protesting to go back to work, they're protesting to send other people back to work to serve them. Millions of lives are being put in danger as governors prematurely start to reopen their states, and this crisis is far from over. Life here will never be the same. Meanwhile, as much as the establishment would like us to forget about it, we are still holding primary elections. Most candidates have dropped out. Bernie has suspended his campaign, and an attempt was made to remove him from the ballot in New York by canceling the election. A judge decided that this was illegal, but of course the New York DNC has appealed that decision. Even if the New York elections occur as planned, the Democratic nominee will likely be sleazy Joe Biden. Everyone knows that creepy Uncle Joe seems to be experiencing mental decline and isn't quite the man he used to be. But it turns out that the man he used to be is even more problematic than some of us realized. Yes, he has voted on the wrong side of history consistently throughout his career and lied about it on national television, but things have gotten so much worse. Some had tried to write off the videos of him being creepy around women and children as editing tricks or clips just taken out of context. The previous 7 women who had complained about his sexual harassment were brushed aside because he's just an affectionate guy. Never mind that if a normal person acted like that in a work setting, they would be investigated and terminated. Now, sexual assault allegations are fully exposing the depraved side of this man, and his supporters are not taking it well. Former Senate staffer Tara Reade stepped forward in March with an allegation that Joe Biden raped her in 1993. And regardless of anyone's personal feelings concerning the validity of her accusation, she needs to be heard. Tara has been met with the same response that we have seen time and time again in American rape culture. Every time a woman accuses a powerful male figure of inappropriate behavior, the survivors are slandered as liars, foreign or domestic political pawns, or paid assets. Tara's case has been no different. The mainstream media ignored Tara until they couldn't any longer, due to pressure from social media. She took massive risks to her reputation and even her mortality to get this story out, and she's been abused and demeaned by hypocritical political figures, talk show hosts, and the public. Beyond the attacks on Tara herself, the number of Democrat rape apologists stating that even if it happened, it's not as bad as Trump is disgusting. Why is it so hard to believe that Joe Biden embodies everything wrong with our current political system? What is so surprising about someone who has been one of the boys for so very long, acting like exactly what he is? We're talking about a guy who has repeatedly lied to the American public on national television. Remember when he got arrested with Mandela? This is the man who had to end his 1988 presidential run because he got caught lying about his academic record and plagiarized speeches. And people are willfully forgetting his past because of what? Because Obama brought him in as VP to make the old racist white people more comfortable? Because he is a good guy? Because he is a white man. Period. The sexist power over culture that we have allowed for so long needs to change. And the best and biggest step that we can take as a society to change this world for the better is to stop letting abusers run our country. Stop electing people who lie, cheat, and steal their way into power. Stop idolizing these people to the point that we let them get away with murder. Start holding leaders accountable for their actions and protect the vulnerable from those who would take advantage of them. The power these leaders hold only exists because we give it to them through our votes. And it is about time we took that power away. This has been Ian from the Deep Left. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe for more content. Thank you, and good night.